The miracle of Ella's Green Island. Once upon a time, there was a magical island adorned with lush forests, crystal clear waters, and colorful flowers. This island was inhabited by a variety of animals as well as cheerful people who loved and respected nature. At the farthest point of the island, there lived a little girl on the slopes of a great mountain. Her name was Ella. Ella would wake up early every morning to watch the sunrise, then she would follow a path through the forest to reach a secret garden. This garden was home to the most exquisite flowers of the island and provided shelter for many animals. Ella possessed a special gift. She could communicate with animals and speak the language of plants. One day, when Ella arrived at her garden, she noticed that everything had changed. The colorful flowers had withered, the animals were gone, and the clear water of the garden had turned murky. Ella delved into deep thoughts to understand what had happened. Eventually, she discovered that a group of people from outside the island had caused this by exploiting the island's natural resources. Determined to restore the island to its former glory and preserve the balance of nature, Ella decided to gather the islanders and her animal friends to make a plan. The plan involved everyone working together to revive the island. Ella and her friends began by cleaning up the water sources. Then, they used natural fertilizers to revive the withered flowers and rejuvenate the trees. During their efforts, Ella received offers of help from all corners of the island. Even those who had harmed the island expressed remorse and did their best to assist Ella and the islanders. Over time, the island regained its old beauty. The flowers bloomed again, the animals returned, and the water sources became clear. After this incident, the islanders and visitors learned to be more respectful towards nature. Ella and her friends instilled a sense of environmental conservation in every corner of the is. And thus, thanks to the efforts of Ella and the islanders, the island became once again a symbol of life and hope. Their story continued to be told as a legend reminding the importance of living in harmony with nature and the environment. Following the restoration of the island, Ella and her friends' work did not stop. They decided to take greater steps to protect the future of the island. Together with the islanders, Ella began to establish nature education centers all around the island. In these centers, visitors and children were taught about environmental conservation and ways to live in harmony with nature. With the opening of the education centers, Ella's Island became a model for environmental conservation. The efforts of the island attracted the attention of environmental organizations, and these organizations came together to support the island. As a result, Ella and the islanders were able to expand their conservation projects with help and support from outside the island. While preserving the natural beauty of the island, efforts were made to promote environmentally friendly practices such as sustainable agriculture and renewable energy sources. Ella and her friends organized workshops for the island's youth, providing them with knowledge on topics like seed planting, water conservation methods, and solar energy usage. Over time, Ella's Island transformed into a natural wonder, attracting visitors from all around the world. People flocked to the island to witness this great transformation and learn ways to live in harmony with nature. Ella and the islanders shared the island's history with the visitors, explaining how they worked together to revive the island. The miracle of Ella's Green Island was a vivid example demonstrating that environmental conservation and living in harmony with nature are achievable. Thanks to the efforts of Ella and the islanders, the island became not just a source of hope for its inhabitants but for the entire world.